We headed to Naples, Florida to enjoy the holidays at this Gulf Coast Oasis. Naples is about as far south as you can go on the Gulf Coast of Florida, directly across from Miami. The Gulf waters stay warm all year. 73 degrees in December, not too bad. Hanging out at the park that's near my parents' house. A beautiful day out here, so we're enjoying our time here in Naples. May your cares and worries disappear in the Gulf breezes. Sounds good to me. We had the beach to ourselves, and I took out the Canon telephoto to get some shots, to catch some beach scenes of birds and boats. My favorite had both. We topped off our first beach day with a long walk north on Naples Beach. I was lucky to catch these migrating seabirds, even cooler when they decided to fly. The next day, my sister's family arrived from California with Orlando and Boston. They stayed at the Ritz Carlton, so we headed to Vanderbilt Beach on the north end of Naples to spend the day. The grounds of the Ritz made an impression. The good setup on the beach, including Gumbo Lumbo, an inviting beach view casual restaurant that's open to the public. And the grounds are finely manicured, as you would expect. I love this water sculpture and the reflection of the building. Some of the areas at the Ritz are kept natural, creating quite a cool contrast. The fam hanging out at the beach. There's my sister Katie. It was great to spend time with her and her family. As the sun hit the golden hour, I got my drone out for some epic shots of this picturesque location. My nieces Paige and Lauren hamming it up. We get away from the crew on the beach. Even our beach neighbors joined in. One of my favorite shots is the Ritz flag billows in the wind on its tower. Bringing my drone in for a landing. My daughter Haley and I on the beach. We stayed all the way into the sunset, and it did not disappoint, including the reflection of the buildings on the water. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
That's Gumbo Lumbo from above. Head up that walkway and grab a drink with a view. My sister went back to the room, so I decided to take the drone up for a visit. There she is in the middle window. Katie has no problem putting on a spur-of-the-moment show. Pretty obvious Paige is the shy one. Thomas repping his gators with the chomp, with his girlfriend and fellow gator Mary at his side. That's my son Miles in the Auburn shirt. As I said, the sunset did not disappoint. There you go, who's coming in there? Floridians dressed in their Christmas finery. Preparing the Christmas Eve meal, my dad's famous lasagna. Time for some Christmas presents with the family. More gator gear for Thomas and his father, and more Purdue swag for our family.
Hello, Merry Christmas.
Paige, you were consistently the most demonstrative. We headed to church for a socially distanced Christmas mass and pictures with the family. These pavers honor both sets of my grandparents.
You're on.
Bye, everybody. Great to see you. Merry Christmas.
Said goodbye to Katie and her family as they headed out to see her husband Tom's family.
So long, farewell, El Peter saying goodbye.
I went on a drive around town, the night of Christmas, to check out the spectacular Naples Christmas lights. It really is a sight to see. And headed back to the Ritz for some night drone shots from the beach boardwalk. So I decided to drive around in Naples and check out the lights. It's Christmas. People are out and about here on Fifth Avenue. That's Cafe Milano, where we'll return for dinner in a couple nights. Naples does it right. I love the way they light up all the tall palm trees with the lights, and then they add the cool touch is the Christmas balls in the trees. Plus a bunch of restaurants with outdoor seating. People enjoying their Christmas and not feeling so pandemic-like. Biche Italian, Bartulia, and Ocean Prime. All good spots for outdoor dining on Fifth Avenue. My preference anytime, but particularly these days. All right, say one last goodbye to downtown Naples. We checked out the area and enjoyed the lights. You enjoyed it too. It really has a cool feeling of Christmas. Headed back to the condo. Merry Christmas and good night for now. The next day we took a drive down to Naples Pier to catch the sunset, arriving just in time.
You have reached your destination.
The lighting was incredible, creating a special moment shared by all. With the long trail of sunlight reflecting off the water. Heavy sunset, Naples, Florida.
Do you see the turtle?
I know, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Gotta love the mosaic turtle. Driving by the palatial beachfront homes. One's on the market for $67 million, but I could probably get it to you for a little less if you're interested. We took Linda's convertible for a family lunch on the water at the village pub, watching the boats go by. Headed back for one more day at the beach. I took the drone out for a final spin and got some cool shots of the area. I had to walk a ways north on the beach to avoid the no-fly zone from the Naples airport. No worries, my drone's not in the way of your private jet. If you're wondering how high I'm flying, just under 400 feet, the FAA ceiling for drones. The preserved area by Pelican Bay makes for a unique Florida coastal experience. We were surprised to see they had used heavy equipment to close off Clam Pass, as flooding from the Gulf waters had killed off some of the mangroves. I'm sure they didn't make that decision lightly. Catch the public tram at Clam Pass Park to get to this secluded spot. And enjoy the Road's End Cafe for a quick bite or a cocktail. I spotted a couple dolphins playing in the water, but unfortunately only got these faraway shots. I like how your mind focuses on the shadows rather than the person in these overhead shots. I thought the shot turned out quite cinematic. I hope you like it too. In for the final landing. Here's one of the reasons a drone has to stay under 400 feet. We had an enjoyable Italian meal at Cafe Milano on Fifth Avenue. And then went for a walk to check out the art and art galleries, including some very unique pieces, as well as much more that was less edgy but still cool. So Linda, what was that? What did you say?
Get out of the fucking way, bitch.
Funny. All right, headed to the beach one last time, and then the food trucks, and then on the road back to Atlanta. Linda and Miles get the best of their final beach relaxation. There's just nothing like a beach day with the family to have fun and relax, especially when the weather is picture perfect and the sand is soft and white. A lot of people out on the water on our final day, as paddleboards have become the thing. Goodbye to the beach at Naples. It's our last day. We're leaving. Heading out to the food trucks. And then I'm back off to Atlanta. We said goodbye to my parents before a last stop at Celebration Park for food trucks and cocktail. They get extra points for this Florida-style Christmas tree. Celebration Park is on the water in a recommended spot, with tables to eat in a cool open-air setting. You can see how this place would get lively later in the day, with a bunch of good options for food and a full bar. No complaints on the heavy pour for Miles Mojito. I enjoyed the blackened grouper from local Island Seafood, and Linda and Miles chowed down on some burgers from Gigi's Gourmet. And I gotta admit, the tiki bar in the water looks like a lot of fun. Probably some shenanigans involved if we take that trip. Overall, a great visit to Naples. We will be back. We headed out on the road and drove through Atlanta later that night at the end of our long trip. Click that BobShots button on the left to subscribe now and join us for more of our travels around the world.